Is it already afternoon? Not yet? This place is timeless. When you are happy, when you are together with friends and in a very nice place, time just go by. All right, so now let's get something that I would like to share with you. So once again, everybody, good afternoon. Thank you. Yes, my name, okay? Start off with my name because I found I will have quite a bit of time to do personal sharing this morning. How nice. So Lui actually is the English spelling of my Chinese name, Lei. Lei is Mandarin. Chinese, Cantonese is Lui. That's why Lui. So a lot of people say, Dr. Liu. Okay, so sorry. Are you calling me? I'm Dr. Lui. Okay, so that's something. Then my Chinese name is Lei, Da Lei De Lei. So today is very special, exceptionally special, because there is no thunder. When I lecture in National Institute of Education and the university, my students say, oh, sorry, come in a bit late because raining. I said, I'm not surprised because my surname is Lui. Lui come with rain. So well, by now you can detect that I am not a really so-called true Singaporean. I did not speak like a Singaporean. Yes, I have a background which is very easily detect is from Hong Kong. Yeah, right. So you got the answer. You see, you want to learn. Basic thing is you're curious, you want to find out something. Then you're going to find out, then you learn something, right? Yes. Okay, I came to Singapore and that is 1974, September. So I qualified for Pioneer. Whee! How many qualify for Pioneer? Enjoying the card. All right, okay, you're with me. Yes, so come early and to join the Ministry of Social Affairs, and then after that, then I moved over to Institute of Education. So my field actually is covering social work and guidance counseling, and also my volunteer work is with Singapore Action Group for Elders, and then now I'm the advisor of the SAGE Counseling Center. And SAGE Counseling Center is at Jurong Point, okay? While SAGE was in Toa Payoh, now SAGE Counseling Center is at Jurong Point. Sorry for commercial. I think you won't mind. Okay. Point here, point there, okay. Hey, I have some kind of a way to make them say, what happened? So once they say, what happened, then they pay attention. Last year, 2016, June 16, I launched the book, Be Happy and Healthy, Gems in Lifelong Learning. So it's not just a book that gives a lot of tips, okay, and say, do this, you are happy, do this, you are less happy. No. Actually, this book is a lot of personal sharing, not just myself, but I also invited my co-authors, okay. Then the next question is, where to get this book? Are you putting this in the door gift bag? No. There's no hard copy to distribute it, yeah? It is PDF, it has a soft copy. All right. At the library, National Library, you key in this name of the book, the title of the book, or my name, you could find. Okay, so it is reading through the computer. Sorry, for some of our friends do not quite like the computer, then if you contact me, maybe I will help you to make a hard copy of it. All right. But if your friends manage to get the soft copy, can help you to print the hard copy. All right? So that is no problem. All right? Okay. And so I have come up with this gadget is called Happy and Healthy Apex. It's ha, okay, H-A-H-A, ha. And, well, my name also Hawa, so a little bit related to that. Okay, now Happy and Healthy Apex is the top of a pyramid that comprises 3 aspects of life: body, mind, and soul. To keep body fit, I abide by all the health food advice. Okay, so all the deep fried item is only Chinese New Year, or when people give me a treat and I politely taste some. Okay, so there is certain thing that someone said that you are so strict with your diet. I said, now I strict is better than later I have to take more medicine. So that is one thing that, and then next thing is the self-actualization. I will explain slightly later. And also I believe in the Holy Trinity. And all this actually forming a very beautiful apex. And I also have a model called Older Person and Adult Learning, okay, OPAL, and supported by Ask, Attitude, Skills, and Knowledge. All right. All of you here will have 100 marks on attitudes towards successful aging, active aging. Because you have the attitude, you think positively about it, and you come to attend. So for attitude, that is very easy to give you full marks. And then skills, very well. Singapore has so much money. You go and ask people from other countries, where got so much money for skill future, for you to learn. And then the 500 is only the beginning, right? It got top up. It's not one time. Good news. Yeah. So the model is that it has formal learning and non-formal learning. So, all right. So there are 4 parts or 4 quadrants of the model. It is from formal learning for career development to non-formal learning for career development, and non-formal learning for personal development, and then formal learning for personal development. Okay, this is a simplified version. So number 1, the area is formal learning for career development. Okay, then after that it is the formal learning, non-formal learning. This is one continuum. Then personal growth to career development. So it forms the center of these 4 parts. Okay. So first area, formal learning for career development. Singapore has a whole array of undergrad, postgrad, degree, diploma, certificates offered by local and foreign university and polytechnic. Singapore people, everybody almost, have certain certificate either in your pocket or in your drawer, or pin it up somewhere. You go hawker center, they also have certificate. They have to go to learn food hygiene and so on, right? And the cleaner, now they also have to go. They have to learn how to manage the, the mechanic way to clean the floor. And then when they are more able, very soon they will be upgraded to supervisor position. Then they go for another course, it's the supervision of cleaners and so on. So now, but for professionals, for managers, basically is a diploma, polytechnic diploma, then the university degree, and then for those who are better off, a degree not enough. Oh my goodness. So my friends' children, they said that must get master. Okay, so they are not so independent. So when they talk about the age ratio, which is those who are 15 and above, supporting those 65 and above. I say this formula is outdated, overdue, because 25 then can be more independent nowadays. So you talk about degree, and then after that get a master degree, so carry on. And then after that, when you go to the agency will put this person through for some more training. Okay, so that is for career development, right? And non-formal learning for career development, such as the government have given subsidy for basic education or for work improvement, and take part in OJT, on-the-job training. And for me, this computer gadget actually is on-the-job training. I did not need to go out of my office or my institute to learn, because they will put me through one module after and module, and then the computer also, by the way you learn this PowerPoint, very soon it is another updated PowerPoint. So I thought forever I don't need to purchase one on my own, but I always learn, okay? So the Skill Future is a national movement to enable all Singaporeans to develop to their fullest potential, and then as well as realize their aspiration by taking advantage of a wide range opportunities. So if you have the website, you can visit more, get more information. And then the non-formal learning for personal growth, there are countless talks, seminars, workshop, exhibition. Today is a very good learning opportunity of life enrichment, health matters, preparation for retirement, intergeneration relationship, financial planning, etc., etc. And there are, and everyone here exposed to the media, okay? And news, magazines, radio, television, almost around the clock. Now, of course, you can add in the Facebook, and some of you can add in other social media. Okay, actually, everybody very busy. But one table with a family dinner, even it is Chinese New Year Eve dinner, one table, 10 people, only one not looking in their own handphone. That is the highest level of the fourth generation. The oldest, which is a great-grandfather. And I like that little bit of a TV clip, and says that the grandfather was the one that, hey, please look at me. Don't look at this. Please look at it. Once a year only, look at me. So that is this world now. But I think we have to have a very balanced. Not all the time must look at the handphone. No matter how smart it is going to make two not so smart thing for you. One is the eyesight. Yes, actually it's tiring if you keep on looking. Computer not so bad, but the handphone is very small print. Okay, so time yourself, 10 minutes or so, please take a break, okay? Yeah, you're playing games some more, then you better put, set an alarm clock somewhere to remind yourself to stop. Yeah, you have to protect your eyes, your vision. And there are a lot of things in this world we learn, but those are for non-formal learning, for personal growth, and so on. Now, so more formal ones will be like the classes organized by the government, civil and self-defense or total defense, and nowadays it's called preparation for terrorism, and it is not a matter of whether it will happen, it's just a matter of when, you see. So everybody be ready and prepare. Then how? Sit down here cannot. You must go for some workshop or some training. Even first aid, all this have to go for. First aid, you also have to renew. First aid certificate can expire. Yes. Then religious studies. And Singapore is a beautiful place to learn more than one religion. And it is good for us to learn more about the other you have your own religion, but also learn about other religions. And that will help us to have better mutual understanding or have better friendship, because sometimes friendship cannot sustain it due to the belief system different, and they do not accommodate each other because they do not seek to understand each other. Yeah, and of course then language courses. Some people go and sign up for courses in the community center. They told me, they sign up for language. I said Korean, because the Korean drama. No, Thai. Okay, why? Shopping. Bangkok. Go Bangkok shopping. Very useful. I see. So for whatever reason, go for it. No, and this is good for you. You feel happy, and if you are not offending anybody, or you are not taking the privilege of someone else. Why taking the privilege of someone else? That means that actually you're supposed to do cooking. But then, never mind, I go and learn cooking classes. Come back, I cook better. But meanwhile, the whole week, everybody must go out and buy some food outside. Because I go out to learn, then you all eat your own. This local language, you eat your own. 你吃你自己的 Okay, all right. So of course, you can also take courses on learning humor, how to make yourself happy and haha. Okay, right. U3A, yeah, University for the Third Age. Do another commercial. Outside there is a booth under the Singapore Action Group for Continuing Education, and they actually link it up with the International University for the Third Age. Many courses. And if you want to use the computer that is beyond Singapore, okay, you can learn a lot of things to the U3A portals offered by not just Singapore, but other countries. Okay, so now everything put into a shape. And this is the 3D design. It meant to be dynamic. And I would like to have someone to volunteer to help me to do some kind of a 3D rotational presentation. Yeah, that would be nice. Okay, so this is what I have just now explained, the 4 areas, and put into the format of opal. Opal is Australian precious stone. Actually, it is the idea of opal, OPAL, learning of the older person, actually came from Australia. All right, so I explained this, and then it is actually meeting the East and the West, and then my learning journey. Yeah, so, okay, maybe this one first, because our second speaker is talk about, okay. Talk about this diet, all right? I think it's a bit blurred because this one is from the website, okay? I did not draw my own, okay? But anyway, you already have many time reading and come across this healthy diet pyramid. So then that is for keeping myself going with energy, and of course, I do morning walk, evening walk, and I have sufficient sleep, and remind myself must drink enough water, and so on and so forth, okay? So now, self-actualization. Self-actualization, it is the top of human basic needs. Basic need is the physiological needs, safety, security, social, and then self-esteem. You feel good about yourself, you have confidence of yourself, you respect yourself. People don't respect you. Most important thing is you respect yourself. Okay? If people say something not so nice or nasty, never mind. Okay? Do the mindfulness way of let them flow away, or erase it, or computer delete. Okay? You don't like me so much, never mind. I like myself. So you don't like me, delete. I like myself, keep. Yeah. Yes, okay. Then self-actualization is that I came to this stage. I have done my job properly. I feel very happy. I got long service award, and I have very good friends, and I do publication, and everything I would like to do, I manage to do. And that is how I feel that actualizing. Everything that which I would like to share, and I can have opportunities to share, and that make me happy. Okay, so I don't need to have $1 million to make me happy. And of course, another self-actualization and lifelong learning to share here is a look of learn to serve and serve to learn. I have social work background, so actually I learned to serve as social worker, and I learned to help elderly people. And then myself was very loved by my auntie, uncles in Hong Kong those days. And so because of that, give back and then make me feel that I have a special interest in helping elderly. All right? So then when I came to Singapore, I got the opportunity to help set up Singapore Action Group of Elders, and that was a pioneer movement for active aging. So I wrote an article chairing the SAGE Counseling Center, that is a short form for it. And it's a lifelong serving and learning experience. And it reflecting on my experience on a senior helpline and counseling center. First of all, I learned to serve. Then while doing my volunteer work, I learned. So learn to serve, serve to learn. So it is a cycle. And actually this title, this phrase is not very new, and it is not started from Singapore. It is from America. And in the mid-50s, they already have the National Service Learning Cooperative. And it is encourage people to actually have academic learning and personal growth and civic responsibility. And I think that's too fast. Go back. Okay, right, one more, important, huh? Yeah. And I did my sabbatical at the Michigan State University, and it is during the 1982. And I was given a chance to do service learning, and it was my first time helping elderly who has diabetic problem, and it is a migrant, did not speak English. So for me, I also have to figure out how to explain blood sugar to this elderly patient. All right, so that is we had to work with a team of people to help not just this elderly, but the family. And I learned from that. And then in the Singapore school, service learning, if you have grandchildren or grandnieces, or nephews, children going to school, you know, they have to do service learning. A few years ago, they called it community development program. And everyone must have 6 hours minimum a year, and so on and so forth. When it was first started, and actually, who has the effect of this program? All the elderly home, all the institute, the phone call non-stop, because the school called them, can we bring our student to you? Our student have to do this CIP. So later on, they have much better way of coordinating and so on. It's not just to go to visit elderly or help them to clean up the room or the flat. No, it can do much more. You know, community service and volunteer work. The spirit is most important. The learning process is important. Yeah. So now the latest terminology is called, MOE is called values in education. Values in education. So if you're interested, you also can check the website of the ministry. Down to the bottom line, service learning actually is to make our values more valuable. If the value is just remain as a belief, a thinking, yeah, good. You do that? Very good. You do some more. How about yourself? I said, they do good enough. My grandchildren do good enough. Donate money. I donate enough. Where did you donate? Every Wednesday I go and buy Toto. That is a Singapore way of lucky draw, no? Lotto. Toto. Okay. That is a volunteer work. Yes, because nobody told me to go. Yeah, I go voluntarily. Yeah, right. Yeah. Then, what is your donation? I give them money. Then how come you carry on giving money? What do you get back? A piece of paper? and what is printed in the piece of paper? Some numbers. Hey, but these are lucky numbers, you know. Surely, one of these days, I will get it. I will get the big money. But small money give, then I get big money one time. Sometimes you talk to do volunteer work, you talk to them, it's very engaging and entertaining. Okay, but that is values, right? So what are your values? You very believe in serving people first, or serving yourself first, or I keep myself good as an instrument, then I can use myself to serve others. Now, all these are values. You believe in luck. Luck. Okay. Lucky me, I born with rich parents. Lucky me, I married a rich husband. Lucky me. Okay. So when you come to counseling, come to us for social work help, it is, 苦命咯. Okay. Okay, the life script is like that. I was born unlucky. Whole life I was unlucky. So the belief, the value is lucky. So I will carry on trying some way or make myself survive a little bit luck. That's why I line up for this buying the what you call 40 or Dodo. Okay, so there are a lot of these things is happening in our real life situation. Some of it may happen to your neighbor or to some of your close ones, and it is very real. So I said that today what I want to share with you is some personal sharing and what I learned and what I feel about happy and healthy. And why happy first? Because attitude, also the values. If we are happy and positive, something happened, see doctor, go lah. Don't say delay, not now lah. Wait lah, don't want to see doctor lah. No excuse if you are pioneer or whatever, qualify for some subsidy for government. It's not the money now holding you back. It is sometimes the fear. See doctor. Injection painful or not, this one, or sometimes just being lazy, troublesome, must wait, line up, don't want, okay, so one time don't want, next time accumulate, forming a habit of don't go. At the end of the day, the channel 8 小毛病大问题, okay, little problem act up, blow up to be a very big issue. Okay, so a lot of things that can be prevented at the early stage, but because the mindset blocking the person to get a better, healthy lifestyle. Okay, so that's why I put be happy, then be healthy. And that is my presentation here. And yes, this one. Thank you very much. Roses for everybody.